really want to talk about a very important topic, right? Even even though yes, I can get mad with all of those things, but today I want to talk about a very important topic. And this topic, if we deal with the men, this topic today get to deal with the men. If we deal with the male reproductive organ, the male reproductive organ. Now we can talk about today. You know, so many African men, especially Africans, so many African men are dying today because of something that is very, very much preventable. So many men are dying today because of something that is very, very much preventable, and that is cancer. 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 Cancer with men. It is preventable. In most cases, the men do not go out to test compared to the women. And even when they are having some of the symptoms, they still do not realize that they are failing. Even though I am not a man, I am not a man, but I mean, we're going to discuss some of the symptoms that men face that they do not, men are people who really do not care, are not self-conscious about themselves. They do not really really have that time to go and examine themselves. All most men are breadwinners. That's all they think about. How am I going to bring bread to the table? And most men neglect themselves. Most men neglect themselves, and in their neglect they become the victim of their own stupidity. you know. And we found out that so many men are dying today because of cancer. Not only cancer, so many homes are broken today, not because of the woman who is barren, but because of the man who has a very low testosterone. His sperm count is very low. His libido is very low. So many things are related to those sort of things. So today, two, I'm not get zeal for talk. I'm not get zeal for talk because what go don't talk done tomorrow and I go see on TikTok. Yeah. Then they're not gonna give me no credits. They go cut one lily while I see back they put up that the pages. They get all the credit. But again, we're here to teach, educate, inform, and entertain. So, like what they say, so many men, they die right in these days because of low, of cancer related diseases, cancer, because so many men are negligent to their own self. They care less about themselves, especially when they get somebody with a leg. And again, that's come to where you have a partner. You remember the other day we were having a conversation, and I asked you what is the level of intimacy do you have with your partner? 1 to 10. You tell me 10. So if you love him number 10, you will not notice that he is number 2 right behind you, suffering from cancer. Because it is very close to you. He's number 2. You will notice each and everything that is going on wrong with him. But because you are blinded by infatuation and not love, you are not noticing maybe the way his stamina has decreased. Maybe when he wakes up in the morning, when he pees, the color of his pee has changed. You do not know that because you love him 10. He's your God. You are not observing that he's going down. So for when I loving a man in 10, begin think again. How often do you who love your husband 10 see the color of his pee in the morning and fail not to realize the color of your pee tells a whole lot about how your system works for the day. Your peace is very important, especially that early morning peace. It will tell you how your body they work. How many of you will love your husband 10? They realize it is straight for peace in the morning. You love her so much that you don't see that. And the ticklish in her mind the back this morning, right? You love him so much, 10, that you know they even see herself say a spam count, they know a spam count don't low. You know they see her say, they kidnap her if for kidnap again. You love her so much that you know they see her say a peace color don't change. You love her so much that you know they realize them say his stamina don't become weak. And you love her so much that you know they encourage her for even go see a doctor for medical checkup. So many of us will only go to do medical checkup when we want to look for a job. And after that, we don't. The next time we go for medical checkup is when they tell you you are fourth stage, third or fourth stage. That's the only thing you will hear next. Other than that, no. But again, for the men, it is apparent that you take good care of yourself. Some of the things that do cause problem within the reproductive part of a man, number one, is strain. So many men strain their bodies. And when you strain your body, it tells on your sperm counts. It affects your fertility. It affects your stamina. It affects your bladder. It affects your sexual performance. Another thing when it causes strain on a man is when you do not have enough rest. Sleep is very, very important, not only to the woman, man too. Forget time wey it dey rest in body. For any machine that works 24 hours without no rest, it has been built for that. But the human body is not built for that. And if you want a productive performance, it comes after a good rest. You no go don comot work exhausted. You wan can climb, you don't eat, you wan can climb Jacob ladder. Trust me, you will never be the best performer. You will never be the best performer. And again, so many men do not take time to repair their bodies. You go hardly go see say that man say me I dey go take a nap. No, you go to push the body to the limit. But again, if you the woman need a nap, why you think to say the man don't need a nap? Don't forget a nap. In dynamic, I love those men who have their main cave, who tells you don't come here. This is my main cave. This is where I relax. This is where I get my pleasure from every other thing. But again, a man needs to relax. If you want a productive relationship, you want a productive sex life, you want a productive home, the man too needs to relax. Number three, I should have been writing it out here. It is good food. Good food. We're talking about the men now. We're talking about men here. We're talking about we're talking about men health. Good morning, Mama. Good morning, everybody. We're talking about men health here. You know, good food. Men are just not the type of people who likes, well, some do like to, some the swank pass woman. But trust me, if you swank all that swank, they need eat good food. It's not good for you because the swank go down. But again, you need a good health. You need for it's good for make you go able to get a good reproductive organ. At the same time, This that the only treasure way a man gets. This is the only treasure that a man has. When I pay this in dick, there is nothing in this world that a man treasures more than his manhood. Another thing that causes so much problem within most men is the way in which most men suppress their penis with the type of brief they wear, with the type of pants they wear. You know, everybody, like I said, like what I telling her, I say, woman, a man, we all get different shape, we all get different sizes, right? If you get a long dick or a big dick, you know one go wear skin tight. Because that one they mean for say you dey suppress the dick inside the trusses, and at the same time you dey kill the spermatozoa, the sperm. You dey kill the sperm cell because this sperm cell needs to breathe for produce good hormones. But when you don't put am as some brief, you don't grip am, then you put am skin tight, e don't quiz. You think to say any good thing they come out of that thing you don't get sour lem tone. And then tone they no sweet. It too tight. It dey even cause problem that you sperm not dey even be able to flow properly because you don't suppress your testosterone, you don't suppress am. And you see, this is the reason why in America here, when you go to hospital, you see the kind of clothes where they give you because you need for get freedom for examine every part of you. And again, as a man, as a man, you don't get for you don't go get a big tool, then you go wear a skin tight. The tool don't big already, then you go put skin tight. That thing that suppress you, the suppressor. Your clothing too matter when it come to productive male reproductive organ. You no go get extra. So but all I know like what I said, I say every woman get different size of pussy, na so every man get different size of tone. You no go know say you get size 12. Then you are go wear a straight one. That time you get for bundle like you see, you the bundle like you bend down, you shove am. You don't suppress at all. You know they even allow the tone for breathe properly. And so how you expect them for produce something good? You don't suppress the flow. The flow wey for bring good sperm into your sperm duct. And again, another thing, when some man they don't suppress the dick in that kind way they did, then they walk along, then they see somebody with they love. That hey, everybody got it. Like when Uma said, so Uma the day so bad the day way they see a lot, my dear, all side the thing could by you. Yes. You do imagine I want him. Yes. And as also man the neighbor crazy so woman, he dey imagine I want him. He like that for 5 minutes in Bobo continue they come up for so the that book they go little back. Mm? That's what they happen. So in that kind of situation, the when that Bobo continue don't grab it up before they take tell you don't it already disfigure you, it already disfigure you, it already suppress you Bobo continue. This is why they say anatomy study psychology is a study of men and things. Things is you get for know your body structure before you wear certain clothes. You not gonna know say you get big dick. Then you go wear skin tight or you go wear straight pants. That be for says automatically you don't suppress. And again, that these are some of the things the way they cause cancer. Because you know they allow the flow to be persistent. Now so if for be the body they breathe, all side for breathe. You don't go take one part by you and you better cover. When you don't cover that part there that you and you know so you don't suppress the flow of blood into that part there. So obviously that part they not they produce properly again because you don't already suppress the blood flow. So again for you man, it is necessary for you to wear free clothes to free this thing. And again, in most cases, some of you can get out to say, oh, that woman did not the bond, that woman did not the bond, that woman did the bond. Yeah, that woman did the bond because you don't get enough, your sperm count is very low. And again, you are not fertile. Hold on a minute, please. So many men are suffering from that. Low sperm count, and at the same time, they're suffering because they have suppressed their private parts so much that the flow, every part in your body. That's the reason why if you prick your finger, it pull blood. I'm seeing it all blood. Before you know, like what they say, if you prick your finger, they pull blood because blood they flow everywhere. So if you don't take your manhood, you don't suppress your manhood. If you don't take your manhood, you don't suppress your manhood. You don't keep them in a place that you know they breathe properly. That simply means that you know they produce properly. And you get for allowance for produce properly. And again, as a man, it is apparent of you, even as much as I know so you love your wife, you love your fiancé, you love your family, for you for take a day and think about yourself. For anything to be productive, you need to take a rest. And again, by your body structure, that is how you wear your clothing. Good morning, Ayub. That is how you wear your clothing. You not go get a big dick there, go wear skin tight. That's I upload to one of the what's the call? I say look at journal last year first before something that you had a book quick never could tell because of so we can carry it the crazy let Facebook lock and block me. He said please join me video call so I don't know him. Are you Siddiqui? Okay, let me just I don't know him. I don't know. All right. So like I was saying, so again, the type of clothes you wear is very important to your male reproductive organ. And again, to even your health is very, very important, because again, and like I said, you men do not really have time to take care of yourself. And most of you men die because of cancer, prostate cancer to be precise. And in most cases, it is almost towards the latter days that you will realize that you're even suffering from cancer because why you do not take care of yourself. And again, like I was saying before, I went to to get something over there. We were talking about why is it that so many men have sperm that is not fertile. Their sperm is not fertile. They are sterile. They're sterile. They're sterile by now. For instance, I'm just saying. Now we do not know the medical complication of the kush that is being distributed in our community. By the time most of those boys reach into a certain age, they are going to be maybe sterile because those drugs may have affected their reproductive organs. Because as of now, nobody knows the effect of those drugs. Nobody knows. But again, those are some of the of the of the what some of the situations or some of the things that make men to be sterile. People might have been done things in their young age, fail not to realize when we're young we do so much, and as you do, you lose your grip, you lose your productivity. In those days, some man decided the bat five tape and the bat five woman. Yes, you've been able to bat five woman. You'll be not able for the bat five woman at that time, which was for you, it was good. But now that you need to produce, you could not. You could not produce. Not because you don't want to produce, but because you have used up your energy. You have used up your energy, you know. And again, like, as you go old every day, our body degenerates. Our body degenerates. So if you were young, you were careless with your body, you were not eating good. And I know say I get me how they G-pox. And I can listen, can cause my cause. Hello?
Mami Bumbu, comment bien d'olive, bien awanacho, comment bien G-box, you bastard, pick it up with the kill money. We go send information now. That then punk site, me they go dey fuck you for $5, they go give you money. Bastard, pick it, mami gong. Chicken, I make you not punk pick.
I don't want to see possibly obsessed with posting like a G-pox. He obsessed with me. This is an obsession. I don't want this here. I don't want this supposed to be obsessed. Anyway, anyway, we'll get to education. So, like what I say, this is one of the reasons where, as you do grow up, you get to be very careful of what you do. Because let me tell you, some men, when they're young, they keep 20 women, keep 30 women, they misuse the body. And come on now, if you have a fruit, when the fruit is young, it's agile, it produces well, maybe 4 or 5 times a year. But as it go old, it depreciates in value. It's not able to produce that much. But this is where you come in. This is where you come in. Even though age will degenerate the body, but how much you take care of your body will keep your body going. How much you take care of your body. By that I mean what you eat. And other thing that we Bokuman then they fail for realize, where I said before, it's the amount of time they take for rest and be by themselves. Very important. That their man time. Or it's even very, very important for everybody. Forget you, just a time for you. It's either time for you just relax, a time for you just you take you one beer, nobody hear your voice, time for you smoke you jamba, just get that your mean time because that me time repairs every most damages in your body in which you have nothing to think, nobody to talk about. So you just it's about me, you me time, and in the me time enables you to know yourself better. You me time and it enables you to know yourself better. Very important. You me time. Again, like what I said today I not just stay too long. I didn't stay too long because I'm I'm not a happy camper today. I'm being for real. I'm not a happy camper. I mean, it get on me now that I did do so much and I know they really they benefit that much. And when you go look all over, it's just like you are the only Sierra Leonean. Too, you are the only Sierra Leonean. Everything I put out there is just like all over, and then it, I mean, it's like okay. But again, like what you say, for a man, you meet her. For a man, the type of clothing you wear is very important. It's very, very important. And again, please, me young gentlemen, I know say and I love on a women them that much, but just take some time. If it's once a year for good check, because prostate cancer is killing our young men, especially in the diaspora here. Because in Africa, we'll say nothing not different towards that. Will not be the denial based statistics because that is the fastest killer, especially among men in the diaspora, and especially among men in the diaspora. Black men more. Mhm. And again, another funny thing, you do not know that so many black men are suffering from breast cancer. Yes, breast cancer. So again, don't think it is only women. It is only the women that are suffering from breast cancer. No, the men too do suffer from breast cancer. So again, this is where it comes in for a man to have his me time. Check your pee. Your the color of your pee tells how much your body is working. The smell of your pee tells how much your body is working. And especially for men, most men are just careless. They take all their time to take care of somebody else without having that time to take care of themselves. And that was the same reason why I asked the question the other day. I said, what is the relationship between you and your partner from 1 to 10? And so many of you were like 10. If you and your significant other, you love him 1 to 10, that means you are not watching over him. You do not know what is going on. He is your demigod. But if he is 2 by you or 1, you will watch him when he wakes up, the color of his pee. You will know the color of his shit. Yes, I said the color of his shit. You will know the smell. These are things that people take for granted, but these are indications that things are getting wrong. If you love your partner so much, you can look at him and tell him and see a bump and say, "Oh, baby, what's wrong with that bump?" But if he is your God, you are not looking at him like that. So for those of you who said you love your partner 10, rethink it again and let him be your number 2. Because when he's number 2, you care for him more. You want to see everything that he does. You want to be in his business. You want to know what he's going through. And that is exactly what will make you a great couple. But again, if he's 10 and you are one, then there's no you, you know. So again, for men, like I said, I'm done. I felt so bad, but again, I had wanted to talk about this topic, even though this was not the real topic that I wanted to talk about. But again, I wanted to talk something about men, so that's why this is not the real topic I wanted to talk about. But again, like I said, I'm just here to just we're here to educate, entertain, and inform. It was going to be about men, but again, this was not the way I wanted to present it. Now, I'm going to present the topic that in a boring. So now, other than go look for land that they go they land, not other than they can for can enjoy fun. I would make a very very boring because why they make them juicy, they get they know they support me, then they support the one they way they cut and paste them whatever. So I will make them boring but educative as well. Okay, like what they say. First of all, before we go further, before we go further, tell me where you're watching me from. Let me know where you're watching me from. Back or high school. I know say they feel it right now. So tell me where you're watching me from. Tell me where you're watching me from. I want to know where you're watching me from. Tell me where you're watching me from. YouTube. Tell me where you're watching me from. Casada Kitchen, the brand. Tell me where you're watching me from. Casada Kitchen. Tell me where you're watching me from. Please tell me where you're watching me from. Fidel Johnson, good morning from Casada Kitchen. Mike Matia, good morning from Casada Kitchen. Alimato Al Hassan, good morning from Casada Kitchen. Bekos, good morning. Aminata Sugar Sheriff, good morning from Casada Kitchen. From Casada Kitchen, the brand. Grace, good morning. Mabadi Suma, good morning from Israel. Ayub Sidiki, good morning. Aisatu Jabi, good morning. Mariam Akonte, good morning. Paul Akasi Tenigi, good morning. Oh, you're not reaching to Studio on Transit. Oh, okay. Okay. So tell me where you're watching me. Tell me where you're watching me from. Me YouTube na Sadaka. Good morning. Now you know more seen on my YouTube. So I want you to tell me where you're watching me from. Just tell me where you're watching me from today. And today I need in a lunch. Today I need lunch from Mona All. And I need for send lunch for me. Back because Baka. Yeah, get for send lunch for me. Today I need lunch for me in a all. Una get for send lunch for me. Mike Matia, need lunch for me too. Anthony, good morning. Anthony Thomas, good morning. Tell me where you're watching me from, please. Mike Matia. So the new parliament, they want increase they want extend the presidency to 7 years. Shay. And from January, every tax they go up 10, 15, 20%. So if you not don't buy things the right now, I've already even iron road, if you were to build houses, iron road they go on 25, 15 or 20%. This government is not good anyway. Sylvia Kamara, good morning. Woogie, good morning from Britain. Woogie, in all weather Britain, I'm making I say lunch for me today. Do you big and I need lunch today, you part. Today you I need lunch from una all. Today you una go cash up me, una go say I get account in Britain. I get accounting na Britain, so I no go tell me today I want lunch from una all. Una all na Britain, I want lunch from una. Una all na America today you bing, I want lunch from una. Yeah. But like what they say again, so for you the men, you gotta be careful of what you eat. And again, if you another thing again. Oh God, I do have it. I do have it. Another thing again. So many of you men ejaculate so fast, quick, and I don't vomit, and I don't come. That's another problem because of the way you dey treat you scrotum, where they call you balls, and the way in which you dey suppress your dick. That one day back, Just like where I tell you, say, you know, go there, you get big tone. Then you go put her inside skin tight. Then as you see woman, he want it up. You understand it? Then you press and go down. You don't already teach am say, you know the deep and long, you know give am freedom. And with that before say when you dey go back inside woman, na so you dey come up because wetin do, you don't suppress the tone. That time way for allow the tone for the free, let the balls they develop the sperm. You don't push her in a corner, you don't press her, you don't press her. So the tone don't use to that pattern day of tin up quick for them. That's another thing because you know they wear this the right clothing. You get for wear the right clothing. You get for eat the right type of food. And again, you get for repair because some of una dey young boy them when una dey at una young age, una dey fuck 5 6 girl woman, you been feel to see you na champion king, but now you're not able for go 2 rounds because number one, you don't ruin yourself ready. Number two, you know they eat good food. Number three, you know they allow yourself for rest, for make you spermatozoa grow. And number four, you suppress the thing too much. You suppress the thing too much. You put her inside 2 or 6. You put her first of all, the thing big already. Then you put her inside, then you cover back, you bend her, you suppress her, come. You don't suppress, you don't even cut a flow. You don't cut the flow. Then when you go little on top of woman back, because you don't bend the tinte, you cut the flow. Now the same way, you they ejaculate quick. Because you don't take her, you don't put her under your balls, you don't put her between your leg. No. Oh God. Not so. You for allow the thing for grow and feel free and get grace in them. Very important. Again, like what they tell you, for grow, you you manhood, for being productive. Again, so many men, because of these constraints that they when they don't get, right? Some of them constraints that the way they don't get. You find out that the they're not durable, they're not stay long. They're not stay long. And again, some of these things can be treated. You have so many things to treat these things. You get like I have one here. This desensitized spray for men. This spray go not go allow you for release easily. This is one. You get. I'm gonna show you some. I wish I can find them somewhere. I tell you, I say okay. After I tell you, I say I get now me pox, me obsess. Go call me 24 times a day. Yeah. Another one is this. Okay. This is another band that men use when they want to have sex. And again, they not get a long stamina. Very important. So again, there are things to help to elevate. If you are suffering from any of these things in which your sperm count is very low, number one, I'm asking you, young men. I mean, it is very important to take your health seriously. And cancer is rare in men, not only prostate cancer, as well as breast cancer. Breast cancer, that is number one. Number two, if you might have overused your body when you were much younger, you have to take time to repair your body. And how are you going to repair your body? Fail not to realize that every day as you grow old, your body degenerates. One of the best things to repair your body and get a good stamina for sex is good rest. Rest for the man is very, very important. Number two is food, good food. The reason why I'm telling you rest for a man is very important because most men go through strenuous things, and those strains do affect their sexual organs. So resting is very important. Eating good food is very important. You see, I did not say eating good food before I said rest. I use the word rest before eating good food because most cases, most men do not have time, their me time for themselves to rest. Is it okay to sex every day, mom? It depends on you and your partner. It depends. There are people who are just sex addicts. There are people, well then, sex is one thing. Sex normally, I don't know, but sex doesn't take more than 5 minutes. Romance can take 5 hours, but real sex doesn't take more than 5 minutes, except you are using something to enhance the sex. But naturally, sex cannot take more than 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. That must mean you are ready to play a Blackpool Lions game without no enchantment, you know. But normally, 5, 10 minutes. If you tell me romance take 4, 5 hours, but the real operation doesn't take more than 10 minutes. So it depends. It depends. And again, what man would like to have sex every day? Then you must be ready to eat every day because fail not to realize that everything that you're putting out is what you have taken in. It is what you have taken in that is coming out of you. Because the sperm is. And if you are having sex with a man and he's not sperming, then I don't know what you're enjoying. And I don't think a man, I don't know, but I don't think a man is that I'll be let them to sperm every day. Then you're ready to kill him. Well, again, we have some sex addicts who do that. But again, it's not natural. In most cases, those who do that, they'll be taking medication or supplements. And again, why do you want to kill yourself? Because of what? Yeah. Josephine Kema Johnson, she's asking me if I am a doctor. No, I am not a doctor. I am not a doctor. I'm only having a discussion about the male reproductive organs. I am not a doctor. I have no medical idea. It's what I've read, what I've experienced, and what I'm learning. Because I learned these things to come in and talk about it. I just do not only talk about it, I encourage people to come and discuss about these things because these things are taboo in our Sagadian community. You hardly hear the taste that, but that man they get low sperm counts. That man they not they last long na bed. You look at like na cause, but this na sickness that we can be healed only if you talk about it, and that's how they try for 2 years. So man go say that man not the that woman not the born picking on something that you the man not the born picking because what you do you don't suppress you 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 dick, you don't suppress them. Maybe you know they eat the right food. Maybe you know they rest. Hey, again, I'm not a doctor, man. I'm just here to educate. I read on a book and I want to talk about them. And I believe say the one day when a doctor said no, they talk about anything there. So I, did I answer your question, Miss Josephine Kimaka Johnson? I'm not a medical doctor, but I'm here to discuss things. But why make it that they give me stand at Casada Kitchen now? When I fully that Casada Kitchen, this page here, that yeah, and I forgive me stand me. I need some stars on this page. Yeah. Casada Kitchen page me. Matabendo, you know they give me star. Aisha Coca, you know give me star. Mary Koguma, you know give me star. Mary Barry, you know give me star. Alima to Alhassan. Yeah. Okay, thank you, ma'am. And again, you know, subscribe, you know, like, you know, share. You should subscribe to so you go to Canada, yeah. When they talk about everything here. So again, like what they say, if you be don't you if you as one of the men them where you don't abuse yourself when you young, where you know abuse yourself when you be young, you know, and again you find out that you testosterone don't become low or your sperm counts don't become low or you're not able to get endurance in sex. You have so many things to enchant you. And again, fail not to realize the food we eat again, they affect your sex life. The food you eat, they affect your sex life. So again, and again now the world also modernized that you not get for be ashamed for say, hey doctor, I know they stay long go. You know, because some most men, because of the way they don't abuse the dick, they be wearing that skin tight to us. You don't take the thing, don't bend and under the ras, can don't and they no say the thing long go, they will bend and quiza for they just fit and that side to sit and that they don't damage am. Mm. Then me want go dance now Michael Jackson sing, don't fling the things up and down. They don't damage am. Mm. Yes, like how the woman they save the damage. Yes, woman save the damage. Some man they never get feelings. Some man one day get to climax. Some man they like they touching it from today to tomorrow. They don't even know waiting at sex. They're just being pumped. Yeah, because they've been damaged. Hmm? Just like what I can tell you, say the first cut is always the deepest. Yeah. So again, tell me where you're watching me from. Because I like to know where you're watching me from. Oh, Francis Spencer, I say from Freetown. Yeah, okay. I want to know YouTube, where you watching me from? This na wetin I get for the do for me. Una get need for the comment for the comment. In a need for the comment because the more on a comment, the more I dey see na all, but nobody know the comment. So when I know the comment, that this is the problem. Una for the comment, una like, una share, una comment, una like, una share. But if they take a little bit, they go put another platform. Just know the same people the way they are now they go comment. The same people the way they are now all they go like. The same people the way there now they only go on other platform they go this Pamio will go comment but yeah they no go comment. But this is not the problem. If honestly, if me walk the way me they put in this Facebook, if I mean they get if I mean they get 1/10 of the return, I mean for me the richest blogger. Two, the richest blogger. But again, kind of platform for comment self on a no go comment. Even though this is so educative, it's so in a goodbye. Sometimes it's painful. Una go una no go comment, una no go say nothing, una go come and get the education, but una go na other people in platform, una comment, una like, una talk all kind of go to but here to even interact. You have a good day. Bye bye.